Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Jamie Morris. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew was a special guest at Ghana's 69th Independence Anniversary celebrations held at Jubilee House in Accra on Friday. The event marked the final engagement of his state visit to the West African nation. The national celebration brought together government officials, members of the diplomatic corps, military representatives, and members of the public to commemorate Ghana's independence from Britain in 1957. Prime Minister Drew joined Ghana's President John Mahama and other distinguished guests for the ceremonial parade and program. The celebration featured cultural performances, prayers from traditional Muslim and Christian leaders, as well as presentations by children. The program also included an inspection of the parade and the lighting of the perpetual flame before President Mahama delivered the national independence address. Prime Minister Drew said the occasion served as a powerful reminder of the historical and cultural connection between the Caribbean and Africa. In related news, earlier in his visit, Prime Minister Drew also paid a courtesy call on a Ghanaian traditional leader during a stop in Cape Coast. Dr. Drew met with Chief Osa Barimba Kwesi Atta II, president of the Agua Traditional Council and a member of Ghana's Council of State. Prime Minister Drew said the engagement provided an opportunity for cultural exchange and reflection on the historical and ancestral ties between the Caribbean and West Africa. He noted that being in Cape Coast, a place deeply connected to the history of the transatlantic slave trade, served as a reminder of the importance of honoring the past while continuing to build stronger links between Africa and the Caribbean. The Prime Minister is in Ghana as part of official engagements aimed at deepening diplomatic, cultural, and economic cooperation between the two regions. Some of the Federation's sharpest young minds are preparing to take the stage at the 54th Leeward Islands debating competition. The Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College team representing St. Kitts includes Tasia Tate, Jaden Dunrod, Freema de la Cruz, Lizette James, Caleb Penny, and Charisse Antoine. The competition will be held in Nevis at the Nevis Performing Arts Center from March 12th to 15th. Student debaters from St. Kitts, Nevis, Antigua and Barbuda, Anguilla, Montserrat, and St. Martin will take part in the regional event. The competition will test participants on their ability to analyze complex issues, develop strong arguments, and present their positions with confidence and clarity. As they prepare to represent the Federation, the CFBC and Nevis teams are expected to showcase the critical thinking, discipline, and academic excellence of St. Kitts and Nevis' next generation of leaders. After the break, the Chief Executive Officer of the Bank of Nevis Limited is calling on student athletes to embrace fair competition as the Bank of Nevis High School's championship gets underway. And the St. Kitts and Nevis Defense Force is set to host a recruit passing out parade for intake 01-2025. The details in a moment.
Hi everyone, my name is Corna Nayaklak and today I'm taking over Hosford's Value Mart. Today I'm going to be asking some lucky customers one simple question. Why do they like to shop at Hosford's Value Mart? So let's go see what they have to say.
Because they have everything that I need up here. Like everything that some shops don't have, Hosford's have up here.
Well, it's very convenient and the prices are reasonably competitive.
They have great deals.
Alright, so Hosford's Value Mart has a wide range of items and the prices are extremely reasonable, so I come here and shop on the weekend regularly.
For convenience.
Shop snacks, shop at Value Mart.
So thank you to all the lucky customers who told me why they like to shop at Value Mart. So now it's my turn. I love to shop at Value Mart because it has all of my favorite snacks, it has reasonable prices, and for my dad, it has very, very, very good parking spots. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Bye everybody.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital Lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Can I get a wow? It's the sound you'll make when you get out alone. From a place you once knew to a dream home come true. Wow, for a home like new. Wow, it's the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home.
Upgrade, improve, enhance your home with National Bank's Wow Mortgage for the effect you'll get when you upgrade your home. Lowest interest rate guaranteed and the most favorable terms.
It's Wow Mortgage. Can I get a wow?
Welcome back. The Bank of Nevis Limited is urging young athletes to prioritize fair play as the Bank of Nevis High School's championship gets underway. Speaking at the official media launch on Tuesday, March 3rd, Chief Executive Officer of the Bank of Nevis Limited, Denrick Liebert, emphasized that sport is one of life's greatest classrooms. He said that through athletics, young people learn discipline, teamwork, resilience, and integrity, lessons that extend far beyond the track and field. The CEO encouraged student athletes to focus on fair competition, stressing that true success is measured not only by medals or trophies, but by honesty, respect for the rules, and respect for one another. He noted that healthy rivalry can motivate athletes to train harder and perform at their best, but said competition must always remain friendly and respectful. The Bank of Nevis Limited also reaffirmed its commitment to supporting youth development and school athletics, saying that building strong values is just as important as building strong bodies. The Bank of Nevis High School's championship will take place Saturday, March 7th and Sunday, March 8th at the Nevis Athletic Stadium. The St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force will host a recruit passing out parade for Intake 01-2025 on Thursday, March 12th. The ceremony will take place at Alcomedo Willett Park in Nevis and is scheduled to begin at 4 p.m. The parade will mark the successful completion of a rigorous period of training for the new recruits, who will officially join the ranks of the Defence Force. The event symbolizes the start of a life of discipline, professionalism, and service to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis and the wider Caribbean region. Family members, friends, and members of the public are invited to attend and witness the milestone as the newest soldiers showcase the skills and confidence developed throughout their training. Coming up in regional news, a former Jamaican member of parliament has been jailed for the killing of his wife, and the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago is in Florida for a summit hosted by Donald Trump. The details after this break.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. The National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it. Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all. You can spend it when you want it. How you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice, nice, nice.
Every dream begins with a vision, a blank piece of land, a simple sketch on paper, or a conversation around the dinner table. At Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers, we believe that every home starts with hope and ends with something real. From the first brick to the final nail, we are there. We don't just supply materials, we partner in progress, step by step, wall by wall, room by room. We help build lives, futures, and legacies. This is more than construction. It's transformation. It's elevation. It's trust. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us. Because your dream deserves more than just materials. It deserves a partner that builds with heart. Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us.
In regional news, former Member of Parliament in Jamaica, Julian Silvera, has been sentenced to 20 years and 10 months in prison for killing his wife, Melissa Silvera. The sentence was handed down Friday by Chief Justice Brian Sykes in the Supreme Court. Silvera received 20 years for manslaughter and 20 years and 10 months for using a firearm to commit manslaughter. The sentences will run concurrently, and he must serve at least 13 years before being eligible for parole on the firearm charge. The case shocked Jamaica when Melissa, 42, was found dead at the couple's home on November 10, 2023. A post-mortem examination revealed she had been shot. Police subsequently launched a murder investigation and arrested Silvera in January 2024. The former People's National Party Member of Parliament maintained his innocence for nearly 2 years before pleading guilty to the lesser offense of manslaughter in February this year, just as his murder trial was about to begin. In other regional news, Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar has traveled to the United States for the Shield of the Americas Summit. The summit, which began in Florida today, is a new security initiative by the Trump administration focused on regional cooperation to address issues such as drug trafficking and illegal immigration. It is expected that the Prime Minister will hold high-level talks with U.S. President Donald Trump and other senior American officials during the visit. Their discussions will likely focus on energy, security, and expanding cooperation between Trinidad and Tobago and the United States. The Prime Minister was invited to the summit following the recent CARICOM Heads of Government meeting held here in St. Kitts and Nevis. While in the U.S., Persad-Bissessar will also hold bilateral meetings with regional leaders, including the presidents of Argentina, Panama, El Salvador, and the Dominican Republic. Guyana's President Dr. Irfan Ali was also invited and is in Florida attending the summit. Coming up, the United States is moving to counter China's influence in Latin America, and Canada's Prime Minister is calling for a change to the royal line of succession. We'll have the details in a moment.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
In international news, the United States is taking a series of steps across Latin America aimed at curbing China's growing economic and strategic influence in the region. The Trump administration has imposed travel bans on 3 Chilean officials over plans to build a submarine fiber optic cable with China, and has also warned Peru about ceding control of a Chinese-built megaport. The moves come as Washington increases pressure on governments across the hemisphere to limit China's role in critical infrastructure and technology projects. The issue is expected to feature prominently at the Shield of the Americas Summit, where President Donald Trump is hosting regional leaders in Florida this weekend. Supporters of the policy say it is necessary to push back against what they see as Beijing's expanding influence near U.S. borders. However, analysts note that China has become a major economic partner for many Latin American countries, particularly in trade, infrastructure, and financing. Over the past 2 decades, China has provided more than $150 billion in loans and grants to countries in Latin America and the Caribbean, far outpacing U.S. government financing in the region. In other international news, Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney has called for Andrew Mountbatten Windsor to be removed from the British royal line of succession. The former prince, who was stripped of his royal titles last October, remains 8th in line to the throne. Carney made the comments while speaking to reporters in Tokyo, describing the allegations surrounding Mountbatten Windsor as deplorable and saying the principle of accountability should apply. The former Duke of York was arrested last month on suspicion of misconduct in public office over claims he shared confidential material with the late financier Jeffrey Epstein. He has strongly denied any wrongdoing. Leaders in other Commonwealth countries have also weighed in on the issue. The Prime Ministers of Australia and New Zealand have said their governments would support any move by the United Kingdom to remove him from the line of succession. The British government has indicated it is considering legislation that would formally bar him from ever becoming king. Any such change would require an act of the UK Parliament and support from other Commonwealth realms where the British monarch is head of state. Up next in sports. The West Indies cricket team is set to depart India following travel delays that have affected their schedule, and Kieran Pollard has assessed the West Indies' performance in the World Cup, giving the team a passing grade. He noted that while results were mixed, the players showed determination. Stay tuned.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National
end.
Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
Welcome back. Time now for sports. After days of uncertainty, the West Indies men's team, stranded in India following the T20 World Cup, is now expected to begin its journey home within the next 24 hours. Cricket West Indies confirmed that a charter flight has been arranged in coordination with the International Cricket Council to get the squad out of India. The team will first travel to Johannesburg before connecting on a separate flight to Antigua and Barbuda. The travel disruption was caused by airspace restrictions linked to the escalating conflict in the Middle East, which left several international teams unable to leave India after the tournament. West Indies head coach Darren Sammy acknowledged the frustration surrounding the delay, saying the players were eager to get back to the Caribbean but understood that safety had to come first. Cricket West Indies confirmed on Thursday that it had been in constant contact with the International Cricket Council, team management, and player representatives as plans were finalized. Other teams affected by the travel disruptions, including South Africa and England, are also expected to depart India by Sunday on separate charter flights. In other sporting news, former West Indies white ball captain Kieran Pollard says the regional side delivered a commendable performance at the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, despite falling short of the semi-finals. Pollard said the team showed strong character throughout the tournament and deserved credit for the way they competed. West Indies won their first 4 matches to top Group C and also opened the Super 8 stage with an impressive victory over Zimbabwe. However, back-to-back defeats to South Africa and India ended their campaign. Pollard said that overall he would give the team a passing grade. He noted that heading into the tournament there were questions about confidence and form, but said the players carried themselves well on the international stage. Pollard also pointed out that the team remained competitive even in defeat, including against India, where the Windies posted a total of more than 190 runs. The former captain said the signs of determination and fight shown by the players provide a solid foundation the team can build on. He added that patience and unity across the region will be key if West Indies are to return to winning World Cups in the future. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. She pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Here's a recap of the top stories. Prime Minister the Honourable Dr. Terence Drew is attending Ghana's independence celebrations as part of an official engagement in the West African nation. Prime Minister the Honourable Dr. Terence Drew met with a Ghanaian traditional leader during his official visit to Ghana, the meeting providing an opportunity for discussions on cultural heritage and historical connections. And a team from the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College is heading to Nevis to compete in the Leeward Islands debating competition. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Jamie Morris.